When most people think of the benefits of having a dog or a cat, they likely associate the feelings of unconditional love with the animals. Pets are often able to boost our mood and to help fight off feelings of loneliness. They're also able to produce a number of other proven health benefits, enhancing social skills, decreasing a person's risk of heart attack, and reducing the likelihood of allergies. Historically, the popular medical thought was that pet ownership can lead to the development of allergies, but new data from population-based studies disputes this line of thinking. In fact, some studies show that owning pets actually reduces the risk of developing allergies. A new study from Finland indicates the responsible factor may be that exposure to the animals leads to changes in the human gut flora and the resultant changes in the human system to block allergies. The rate of allergic disease among urban populations worldwide has increased dramatically over recent years. It's thought a reduction in the exposure to natural environmental factors might be responsible. One of the important environmental factors might be the exposure to animals, as several studies have shown that exposure to furry animals, including early life contact with livestock, has been reported to be protective against asthma and allergies. While most research has focused on the direct immune response to the exposure, there might be another factor, increased exposure to microbial diversity and its influence on the human microbiome. To explore the relationship to furry pet exposure and the development of allergic diseases like asthma, researchers in Finland examined the gut flora of children enrolled in an ongoing randomized placebo-controlled study in children with a family history of asthma, eczema, hay fever, or food allergies. The researchers identified infants of families having at least one furry indoor pet during pregnancy and the first year of life. Infants from families with no pets were selected as controls in consecutive order of recruitment. To determine the development of allergies, skin prick tests were carried out at age 6 months. The antigens tested by the test included cow's milk, egg white, wheat, rice flour, cod, soybean, birch, 6 grasses, cat, dog, dust mite, latex, potato, carrot, and banana. Infants with at least one positive reaction were designated as atopic. At 6 months of age, 19 infants had reactions to at least one of the allergens tested. The study team also collected fecal samples from diapers when the babies were 1 month of age. One of the tests performed was DNA analysis for 2 types of bifidobacteria, specifically in furry animals' gastrointestinal tracts and not humans, B. thermophilum and B. pseudogonolum. The presence of these bacteria was associated with exposure to a dog, cat, or a rabbit. 1/3 of the infants from the pet-exposed group had the animal-specific bifidobacteria in their fecal samples, compared to 14% of the comparison group. So even some infants without furry pets at home can acquire these bacteria and have them grow in their own microbiome. It's not difficult to be exposed to these bacteria in a manner that leads to the growth in the human intestine. For example, when a dog licks an infant's face or hand, the pet-derived bacteria can be transferred to the infant's mouth and ultimately into the intestine. The results from the analysis indicate that of the 19 children with the positive tests, none had the B. thermophilum bacteria in their fecal sample. This association was beyond coincidence, and it indicates that pet exposure early in life can have an impact on the composition of the human microbiome in a way that can reduce the risk of allergic diseases. Gut flora and the microbiome plays a huge role in the proper development of the immune system and can prevent the development of allergies. In addition, another analysis from the same clinical trial, where probiotic supplements were used during the first 6 months, not only reduced the likelihood of allergies and infections, but also attention deficit hyperactivity disorder and autism spectrum disorders, including Asperger's syndrome. It seems that in addition to probiotic supplements, the exposure to furry pets can also help to improve the human microbiome. To book a consultation or to learn about herbs, supplements and natural treatments, check out my website.